What's going on, guys? So I am on the templates page here in Evernote that I'm going to be sharing with you that shows you my supplier email templates. And I highlight a couple high-level things on the top, some tips, some negotiating tactics. You can read all over all of that at your discretion, but for the sake of the video here, I'm going to be showing you the email introduction templates. Now, I have two scenarios, scenario 1 and scenario 2. I do not have templates included that cover the follow-up messages after the introduction because it's so situational and dependent on the supplier, the product. There's so many different avenues that the conversation can go that there's just no one-size-fits-all piece that I found useful enough to be able to stick in here. So first impression is everything, guys. I have the introductions, what you want to come out of the gate. Establish yourself immediately as an authority figure. Show them that you know what you're doing. Show them that you've been here, done that before, and that you're not just some random Joe Blow who contacts them 300 times per day, right? Because you have to keep in mind, these suppliers get so many messages each and every day, and 99% of the messages they get from the people who contact them, first of all, don't know what they're doing. Second of all, are never actually going to follow through and invest money with them. So you need to stand out, kind of like how we need to stand out on Amazon with our product. We need to actually stand out to these suppliers and let them know that we're for real. We're A players and they want to do business with us. So it's kind of how I've geared these email templates. So let's just go over the number one scenario here. So you already know exactly what type of product you want, and you know the price point, the color, the size, the quantity. You know exactly what you want. You just need to find a supplier that can make it at a good price. So here's the template for that. Hi, my name's Pete. I'm a buyer for an online retail company. You can mention your brand if you have one. Branching out into outdoor accessories, we're a top 20. If you're not a top 20 Amazon seller, then don't lie, okay? In the USA and have vast experience across many different product lines. You can just say we are a high volume buyer. If you don't want to throw in the 20% stat there, just say you're a high volume buyer or high volume seller. I'm contacting you because we're very interested in your portable camping tent based on the design and MOQ below. MOQ stands for minimum order quantity. That is a term that you're going to have to get used to seeing. Please quote me a fair price so we can get started ASAP with a sample. Green camo color, 4 metal stakes, identical to this Coleman tent. Check the image attachments for reference. So I'm going to be attaching an image within this message of the tent. Durable zippers, 2-inch black thick footprints, custom packaging design and logo, MOQ 9,000 units. Boom. So you hit them with everything in a nice listed format. That's what they want. You want to be as descriptive as humanly possible with these suppliers. Leave nothing up to chance. And that's the first scenario. You know exactly what you want. You tell them exactly what you're looking for, and they can come back at you with a quote, and you can follow up. Scenario 2. You have no idea how exactly you want to design your product, how you want it to look, colors. You don't even know. You have no idea, right? But you know that you want to source this particular product, but you want it to be unique and different from the ones you see on Amazon, but you're just not sure how you can make it unique, okay? Well, luckily for us, a lot of these suppliers have catalogs, and contained within some of these catalogs, they're always innovating and coming out with these new styles and new designs for their products. And that's exactly the information we're going to try to pry from them. We're going to try to get their new designs, their new styles, and so we can be potentially first to market on Amazon with a particular style, and that can carry a lot of weight. So, hi Ella, my name's Pete. I'm a co-founder of an e-commerce company that sells products across many brands. We sell in many different niches and categories across Amazon, eBay, and Shopify. Contacting you because we're very interested in sourcing a truly unique camping tent. I'd love to know if you have any new designs you'd be willing to share so we can take a look. Could you also attach your full product catalog? Thanks. We are a large seller on Amazon, which means we are also a large volume buyer and are certainly looking for a long-term relationship. So you see how this is language? We're immediately establishing ourselves as an authority figure Anytime you mention that you want a long-term relationship, they look highly upon that. They like that phrase. That's what they're interested in. Do you offer customization? Would it be an option for us to design our very own camping tent for you to make? Thank you very much. So that is the more likely scenario that you would have, is scenario number 2 here. Now you might know exactly what you want. And one thing I did not include in scenario number 1 here is a price point. If you have a target price, then go ahead and include it. But again, these are the templates. They're really simple but really effective because they're languaged properly. They're languaged in a way that tells and conveys to the supplier that we are an A player. We've sent these types of messages many times before. This is not our first time. And that we are established, right? We're for real. So in the real world, again, you don't have to copy these word for word. Change up whatever you want. And again, at least 10 to 15, guys. Please do at least 10 to 15 per product. Take the extra time and effort out of your day. I mean, how many extra minutes is it going to take you to copy and paste the same exact email to 10 suppliers as it would one supplier? You know what I mean? Probably 5 minutes. All you have to do is change this name right here, Jackie, right? Just change the name. That's it. So that's that. Let me show you now on Alibaba how it looks in the real world. Okay, here we are on Alibaba. So I took the second template and emailed all these suppliers for the workout glove. I'm not going to read it because you just saw it on the Evernote document that you're going to get. So why don't we just see how these conversations play out? Okay. All right. Yes, we received it. We can reply to you by Monday. Okay, great. Thanks. Some people are not, again, remember when I said you have to be as descriptive as possible with most of these people? Well, yeah, if you're not, then you can get responses like this. So it's better for us to send your design. Don't worry, design would be shared. Don't worry that it will be shared. We're a gold supplier, which means authentication from TUV, whatever that means. Our integrity in product. So they want us to come at them with our own design or picture or something to show them. And by the way, something I'm not going to cover is if you're having a really hard time convey a certain design of a product or a certain feature to the supplier, what I highly recommend that you do is order the product that you're referring to on Amazon, get free Prime shipping, have it delivered to your house, have your competitor's product delivered to your house, and then create a video of you with the product, literally showing them, in real time on the video, the feature that you're talking about, what you mean. Video is going to be the most effective way of communication if it has to come to that. Just a little tip. So we don't have a specific design. Sorry. May you show me your designs. I'll reply on Monday. Great, thanks. Okay, now they attached a catalog for me. Let me see here. I'll hit download. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's give it a second to load here. Okay. So we got a few glove options here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Again, it's pretty tough to tell from these pictures. They're not very good pictures. They don't tell me the materials that they're made with. They don't give me any sort of insight on what the pricing differential would be. Again, these are just pictures. This is not a great or informative catalog, so I kind of need something more than this. But yeah, so let's go back. So in the meantime, during all this, I've gone and done a bunch of research on Amazon as far as the best-selling workout gloves and sort of been developing this plan in my head of how I want the glove to look. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So we like to design that has great wrist support, and I just copy and pasted a couple of the product codes that were on that catalog. Can you provide more specific details about these designs? Glad you received it, blah, blah, blah. They're getting more specific now. And they come at me with a price, right? $4.10 or 16 cents per pair, or $3.87 for the other one. And the material is microfiber neoprene. You can look at that. So we're making progress, slight progress, right? Thank you very much. We may proceed with a sample. I'll let you know. Thanks. So during this whole time, I'd say about 2 weeks, this whole conversation took place in over about 2 weeks, right? And during that 2-week time, I started to really develop a concrete action plan of exactly how I wanted the glove to look. I knew exactly what the colors were, the materials, exactly how I wanted the glove to be designed. And this is what I came at her with. Sorry for the longer expected reply. We want a women's workout glove, okay? Similar to the image attached, and I have an image attached here from Amazon. Only change we want is a different strap, a larger strap that wraps around and provides better support. And we want a more durable and better grip on the palm, maybe a silica gel material, and we want all black color. Do you have any designs similar? Thank you. I'm going to our sample room to look. We do not have similar gloves as the picture you sent, but we can customize one for you. So this is where the conversation ended, right? We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah, I never got back to her. So the reasoning is because in the meantime, I'm literally talking to all these other suppliers at the same time, having very, very similar conversations. So certain suppliers will definitely stick out to you and be better than others just off of your instinct, just, off of response time, off of how well they listen to you, how well they respond, the customer service they provide you. It'll become quite apparent as to who the better suppliers are. And as you can see, look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 workout glove suppliers here. This list started at about 20, and now I'm down to 6, and now I'm whittling it down from 6 to 1. So I'm not going to go through every single interaction. I'm just going to highlight the one that actually I proceeded with, okay? And it was this Violet person right here. Okay. Funny enough, this person actually contacted me because the suppliers themselves will get notifications from Alibaba about buyers like me or you and tell them, hey, this guy Pete over here is contacting a ton of these workout glove suppliers. Maybe you should contact him and tell them that your gloves are the best and maybe he wants to do business with you. So funny enough, this supplier actually contacted me, and that's how we started this relationship. This will not happen often, but it can happen. Thanks, Violet. So now that I know, I'm just going to get super descriptive with this person as far as what exactly we want, right? Copy and paste the same message that you just saw. The women's workout glove, same design as the image attached. She gave me a bunch of similar designs that looked really, really promising. And this is when I proceeded. I was very interested. The designs looked like exactly what I wanted. They were not being sold on Amazon, which is also a huge plus. And this is when you want to go ahead and get the Skype information of the supplier that you really want to go the next step with. You want to get their Skype information so you can carry on the conversation much more easily on Skype as opposed to Alibaba. So in the next video, I'm going to show you the Skype conversation that I had with Tara Wang right here. This is our winning workout glove supplier, and we're going to see what she can do for us in terms of our custom-made gloves. So stay tuned for that in the next video. I'll see you over.